Happy to see you again. In this podcast, language becomes power, and power becomes purpose. Yes, mastery, even if your English teacher once said, your grammar is fighting for its life. In every generation, a small group rise above the noise. Not because they were born with talent, but because they chose mastery. Mastery, my friend. If you're not hungry, please pretend. It makes the podcast feel appreciated. Welcome to the Elite English Learners Podcast, the home of those who refuse to stay ordinary. Because ordinary people say a communication. Here we say it with chest, accent, confidence, and unnecessary hand movements. Here, we don't just study English. We weaponize it. We turn words into confidence, language into leadership, and discipline into destiny. Destiny is not ready for you. Destiny is somewhere in the corner doing warm-ups like, please, don't make them pronounce me again. This is not a classroom. This is training. A place where your mind sharpens, your voice strengthens, and your future is built, brick by brick. Brick by brick. Not cement by cement, because we ran out of budget. This podcast is built on pure ambition and 3 hours of sleep. If you are hungry for English mastery, if you want leadership that stands under pressure, if you want self-development with real results, and self-mastery that makes you unshakable, you're in the right place. If you are not hungry, please go eat first. We don't teach English to starving warriors. Here, we blend English language with ancient wisdom, modern strategy, Stoic principles with practical tools, evidence-based insights with real human stories. This is basically a buffet, but instead of food, we serve life upgrades. Because strong communication isn't just a skill. It's the foundation of a stronger life. And also the foundation of not panicking. When someone says, "Tell me about yourself," and your brain suddenly forgets you exist. So take a breath. Stand taller. Get ready to grow linguistically, grammarly, mentally, professionally, personally. Yes, all 5 at once. This podcast is basically a spiritual gym membership. This is your moment. Your training ground. Your advantage. Once again, you are welcomed. Welcomed with all the love, all the laughter. And if no one told you today, your English is already improving just by listening. And your future self is somewhere smiling like, finally, we're getting our life together. We can do it. Even your grammar believes in US. Today's episode is titled, Mental Clarity and Focus, a Superpower. Be focused like a warrior. How leaders think clearly in a noisy world. If you're alive in the 21st century, you already know the truth. The world is loud. Notifications scream. People complain. Deadlines breathe down your neck like a Labrador begging for food. And inside your mind? A whole circus. A busy one. With loud music, confused animals, and a monkey that keeps hitting the overthinking button. But mental clarity, the ability to think clean, straight and sharp, has become one of the greatest leadership powers of our time. Not talent. Not intelligence. Not charisma. Clarity. Because when your mind is clear, even average skills become powerful. And when your mind is foggy, even genius collapses. So today, we're going to break down how to build deep mental clarity and ruthless focus, with practical tools, data, Stoic philosophy, and some stories I should probably be embarrassed to tell, but here we are. Fire Section 1. What mental clarity really is, and isn't. Mental clarity is not empty mind. It's not sitting in a cave humming like a confused refrigerator. Mental clarity is the ability to see the situation as it is, not as your emotions exaggerate it. Remove the noise. Focus on what matters. Make decisions with calm power. Marcus Aurelius said, "Do nothing without purpose." Modern neuroscience agrees, clarity removes cognitive load, allowing your brain to use energy efficiently. Yes, the Stoics knew brain science 2,000 years before brain science. That's leadership. Face with tears of joy wild, true story number 1, the day I lost focus at the gym. One day, I walked into the gym ready to be a disciplined warrior. I had my water bottle. I had my playlist. I had my confidence. Then, a guy walked in wearing a t-shirt that said, "I'm not lazy, I'm energy efficient." My entire workout collapsed. I laughed for 20 minutes. People stared. Someone thought I was crying. A lesson? Your brain is basically a toddler with keys. It is easily distracted, emotional, and very reactive. Mental clarity is the skill of holding the keys yourself. Section 2, the biology of focus. Neuroscience shows that humans don't lose focus because we're weak. We lose focus because the prefrontal cortex, PFC, gets tired easily. The world is designed to steal attention: apps, ads, people, problems. Your brain loves novelty more than responsibility. Dopamine spikes make distractions feel rewarding. Deep focus creates steady, low dopamine, which is good for long-term success but boring at first. Translation: your brain prefers TikTok over discipline. You must train it like a puppy. Face with tears of joy wild, true story number 2, the day my brain betrayed me. Once, I sat down to work on an important project. I opened my laptop. I took a deep breath. I said, "Let's do this." My brain. Or, hear me out. We could check one YouTube video about a guy living alone in the woods, and then 63 more videos about people cooking in the forest, and then one documentary about dolphins. 2 hours gone. Lesson? A distracted brain will always try to serve you entertainment instead of excellence. Clarity requires training. Shield Section 3, Stoic Principles for Extreme Clarity. 1. Control the input, control the mind. Epictetus taught that we suffer more from imagination than reality. Modern research shows that too much information equals anxiety. Too many choices equals confusion. Too many opinions equals foggy thinking. Leaders filter information the way athletes filter diet. Your mind becomes the food you feed it. 2. Focus on the essential, ignore the noise. The Stoics lived by this rule. If it's not within your control, treat it like background noise. Emails? Distractions? Random drama? Noise. People who want attention? Noise. Your coworker who breathes loudly like he's training for an Olympic sniffing competition? Noise. 3. Move the body to clear the me. Control. Clarity is not a gift. It's a discipline. A practice. A state you build every day, like strength, like character, like wisdom. Explosion symbol. Final message: the world is loud, but you don't have to be. Your power grows every time you silence the noise. Simplify the day. Choose the essential. Protect your attention. Act with purpose. And think like a calm, disciplined leader. Mental clarity is not about escaping life. It is about meeting life with a sharp mind and a steady heart. And if you ever feel overwhelmed, unfocused, or mentally foggy, remember this. A peaceful mind is a powerful mind. A focused mind is a dangerous mind. A clear mind is an unbeatable mind. Now go lead. Then coffee. Studies show 20 minutes of walking increases cognitive function by 30 to 40%. Exercise boosts dopamine, serotonin, and blood flow to the brain. Clarity improves when the body moves. Even Marcus Aurelius took daily walks. Probably not in Nike shoes, but you get the idea. Bullseye. Section 4, Practical techniques for laser focus. A. The one decision rule. Instead of making 20 micro decisions, choose any priority for the day. Ask, if I get only one thing done today, what changes everything? Do that first. This creates clarity, direction, confidence, momentum. Leaders aren't busy. Leaders are precise. B. The 25-minute laser sprint, scientifically validated. Neurologists call it monotasking. I call it focus like your ex is watching. Set a timer for 25 minutes of deep work. 5 minutes break. Repeat 4 times. This trains your brain to enter flow faster. Resist distraction. Build mental endurance. C. The 3-question focus reset. Whenever your mind gets foggy, ask, what matters right now? What can I control? What is the next small step? This simple reset clears 70% of mental noise. Face with tears of joy wild, true story number 3, the airport incident. One day at an airport, a child kept screaming "Mom" every 12 seconds. For 45 minutes. People were losing their sanity. A man started praying. A woman started Googling how to disappear without a trace. The airport speaker said, "Please remain calm," which made nobody calm. Me? I used the 3-question clarity reset. What matters right now? Not the child. My flight. What can I control? My reaction. What is my next step? Noise-canceling headphones. Boom. Instant peace. Clarity is not the absence of noise. It's the ability to be unbothered by it. Sunrise over Mountain Section 5, The Leader's Mind, calm, sharp, unstoppable. Every leader you admire has trained clarity. Athletes. CEOs. Writers. Monks. Soldiers. Communicators. Creators. They all practice. F.